Welcome to episode 13 of the Little Farmette. We thought we would catch you up on all of our projects and everything we've been doing around here.
Yeah, it's been a while. We're sorry. We were busy.
We've been busy, okay.
Building some stuff.
Just in getting a few animals.
Which you should talk about because you kind of said you were going to take it easy. Like, take it slow.
Did I?
Well,
I don't think I said that.
I think you did.
But first, let's talk about what we've done in the house so far because we've done a lot. I feel like we're to a point where we can kind of chill out in here for a while and put a few projects on the back burner and get to some other stuff that we've been wanting to work on while the weather is nice.
Yeah. We did a lot in the house through quarantine, and then when the kids were in school, teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right. Yeah, the kids' bus would come and get them at 7:30 every morning, and we would be up, coffee, go.
Working it.
Yeah.
Now, not so much. It's summer, and it's like, I don't want to work.
Well, we finished all of the trim on the main floor, and we ended up saving a lot of money because with the extra wood we had from the floors, we decided to use that and make our own trim.
Well, because we went to the store and realized trim is like $1 billion a piece.
I think due to COVID, I hate that phrase, due to COVID.
Due to COVID.
The cost of wood has gone up. Like a 2x4 is $20 million. So we decided to just cut our own, and it worked really well with the old farmhouse style that we wanted to go for.
I was a little nervous because I'm not a finisher guy. I'm like a 2x4 behind the wall type of guy. I'm a lipstick on a pig for sure. So this is new for me, so I had to do my best to make it pretty. Cheryl's painting the baseboards. Cut this out of the floorboards that we had. And we did door trim, 3.5 inch, top of that crown molding. What did you call the top of that door?
Farmhouse trim.
Yeah, the farmhouse trim we're doing. It's a 5 inch, here's the 2 inch, and then the 1 inch. So we build all that for the top of the door frame. And then this is the baseboard, all from one piece. So here's the inside version. There's our 2 inch piece, 1 inch, 5 inch, another 1, and then our 3.5 for trim, our 6 inch, and then we bought this other piece to go on top of it. And so we'll do some caulking and some painting and then seal all those gaps. Who's your outfit by?
Neilson Home Renovations. I just thought this outfit complemented my day.
And your hair?
Yeah, so we did all the trim, painted all that. We did crown molding, baseboards, and we had to repair the beautiful shingle walls that were behind us. So we ripped all those off, and then we put brand new beadboard to match the old beadboard that was in the kitchen and painted everything.
Yeah,
and
looks a little different from the original house. The original house wasn't too bad. It was just not our style. And so we made it something special.
We still have the concrete cordwood wall behind us.
It's hard to get rid of.
I know, it's kind of cool because of the history of that, and we still haven't decided if we're gonna cover it or not.
But we did fix up the stairs quite a bit.
Yeah, the stairs were kind of weird.
Yeah.
So we added railings, we fixed the post.
I had a lot of fun chopping those down. It was fun.
Yeah, you scared me a little bit, but
So I scared myself.
nobody got hurt, so
I don't
it's
know
all
what I'm
good.
doing. Come on.
Our brand new kitchen will arrive in a couple weeks, so I think we've got everything completed that we wanted to do until the kitchen comes. So we've decided to take a break from the inside and we moved outside because there was a lot of work we needed to do there.
Saw some things coming up and then we just decided we'll go clean it up. And
yeah,
make it
the
pretty.
grounds around the property are beautiful, full of flowers and different ornamental grasses and hostas and all this kind of stuff, but it just was very, very overgrown. So it just took many hours of weeding through the gardens, you know, transplanting things, edging the gardens,
Well,
and
take a look.
We found a huge rhubarb plant with the leaf. Miles is galloping. It's summer. I'm so happy about it. So now let's talk about the animals.
Okay, I swear you said, let's just take it slow. Like, it was just chickens or something we were going to do. And then we did the pigs.
Well, chickens were like, obviously, we're getting chickens. But it wasn't just me, because we were watching some old clips, and you were like, aw, we should get ducks. And then I was instantly like, okay. And then I sourced ducks the next day.
I just liked the ducks. I didn't say we need ducks right now.
Whatever. I have like a gift of being able to find stuff. I've said this before. We cannonball into life. I do that. So it's kind of like, cool, get this, and we'll figure it out as we go. Because I feel like sometimes when you wait too much and you try to plan too much, nothing ever gets done.
Yeah,
so
you miss opportunities.
Yeah. So we got some ducks. We got some bunnies. We had our meat pigs arrive, which, what did you name them?
Mr. Chumleys and Lord Pigram. I just thought the ugliest names so that you didn't get too attached. But now, of course, I'm attached to them. Like little Chumley Chum.
Then, of course, we have Petunia and Roy.
Yeah.
And I've had a few of you message me to be like, where's Rusty? Because, I don't know, Rusty was the cutest.
I know.
And he definitely grew on everyone. But unfortunately, due to a hernia...
Not due to COVID. I thought you were going to say.
Due to hernias, Rusty had to leave the homestead. He's back with the breeder, and he'll live out his happy life there, and we can actually go visit him because they just live down the road. What's not to love? These tiny little sausages with like legs this big that like run across the pasture when they hear me coming and lay over for belly rubs. They're so cute.
That's where I thought it would end. Chickens, 2 pet pigs.
But really, we are trying to move towards a more self-sustainable life. And as time goes on, I'm becoming more and more passionate about knowing where our food comes from and wanting to support farmers and try to do things on our own that are respectful of life. I mean, we are going to do our own meat chickens. That's another thing we're going to do, because I don't want to go to the grocery store and buy chickens that lived a horrible life. We can either support local farmers that have ethically sourced meat, or we can do our own. I think that's really important for us.
It's not just feeling better, you know, I think it also tastes better. It is, and you appreciate it way more this way, because it took a lot of time, it took a lot of money, and it took a lot of care to have a meal on your table versus whatever you get from the grocery store and you kind of didn't see the beginning or the end.
And I think it's important to just know that these animals have had a really, really good life, and they just have one bad day. Because I was bringing home all these animals, Todd had to figure out where to put them all. And I don't want to just shove them in a dark corner of the barn. I want them to be happy. So
every animal has to be happy or Sheryl lose sleep.
I lose sleep at night being like, the ducks are not living their best life.
They're animals. Sometimes you just gotta let it go. But Sheryl wants them to be very happy.
We brought home bunnies, and we built a really cute bunny enclosure. And I was painting it, but I accidentally knocked over a can of paint, and
then I had to basically do the splits and paint
suddenly,
this thing as quick as I could.
Suddenly we were painting the floor green.
It was the ugly green that we didn't use for the mudroom.
It really was. It was the hideous green, and
it was a nightmare.
It kind of works in there.
It wasn't a good day for me.
And it kind of complements my cat cafe.
We'll do an experiment afterwards. Todd doesn't believe that I can reach the paint can. So we'll do an experiment.
It's getting old. When we got here, I had a very long list. It just, every kind of 10 feet we walked, I was like, that's added to the list. And when I saw the barn, although we saw it in the listing and all the pictures that our friends were taking for us while we were in Ontario, I thought it was going to be a lot of work, but when I got here, I was like, oh boy, it's going to take forever. So we have been working slowly but surely on the barn, and I think we finally got it to this really nice place. The inside's still a bit crusty, but animals ruin everything anyway, so we might as well just leave it.
It was full of horse stalls, so there's like 5 or 6 stalls, and that doesn't always work for every other animal. So we had to convert the stalls into a chicken coop, a couple pig pens.
We did the ducks in there for a bit as babies, and then as they got older.
Yes, but it's good because all we ended up having to do was add some fencing and build some doors, and you already have those structures in place, which was really helpful. And we can kind of play musical chairs and shift the different animals as they grow. Oh yeah, we also have 2 turkeys, I forgot to mention.
I told you.
But the turkeys are good. So the turkeys are now in the brooder, and then the turkeys, which
you're justifying it.
crazy. We named them Thanksgiving and Christmas, so you can kind of guess what their purpose is. But they will eventually go to where the ducks are, and the ducks have now moved outside.
That's right.
So I feel like
it's a nice
everything
big barn.
everything's kind of worked out, and it's perfect.
Hey, honey.
Today we're working on the enclosure for the ducks.
And the turkeys.
Gobble, gobble. Putting up the fence sideways, because it's easier. You ready for turkey, neighbors? I hope so.
All right, so the ducks are in their new space. And thankfully this is a cement floor, so they can kind of splash all they want with their water, make a big mess, and it's not gonna matter. So I just didn't put shavings over there so they can kind of just get that all wet, and then they can be cozy and comfy over here.
So before, when we came here, it was super crusty, and now it's super pretty.
We painted the barn, added trim,
New fencing.
Yeah, we fixed all the fencing outside, we added gates.
Did a little garden in the front, a couple new windows. It's nice.
Can I talk about my cat cafe?
Yeah, go for it.
So we have barn cats, and they kind of are the best. I mean, like, Meadow is so friendly, so cute, so adorable.
And now so pregnant.
She is. Her and Jeffrey got friendly, and she is now expecting kittens, which we can't wait for that to happen. That's going to be so fun. And we have Jeffrey, who is our big lion of a cat. He's a big, gentle giant. now we have little Fatima, who, let's talk about bringing random animals home. I showed up from coming home from the church one evening with the kids, and this guy's holding a kitten on the couch.
It wasn't really my fault.
Whatever, you brought it home, and then we had another cat. So we've got 3 barn cats and more on the way, and so I just decided they needed to have the cutest place ever to eat their food. And it all kind of started at this antique store that I was at, where I found these miniature Persian rugs. Don't ask me why they exist, but they do. And in my mind, I was like, this needs to be in a miniature cat cafe.
So then we built it.
We're starting the cat cafe. Todd helped me build these shelves today. I don't know how to hang this guy up yet. Probably that. It's so cute. And they love it. They have their breakfast, lunch, and dinner there every day.
Nice work.
Yeah.
The other thing we said we weren't really going to do right away was gardens and planting stuff.
Yeah, last year we went huge on the vegetable garden, and it was wonderful. But this year, I guess we just didn't want to bite off more than we could chew. We did do some beds, but we kind of just did a few vegetables and things that we could easily manage.
Yeah. And we got to build it. So the front had a horse paddock, an old horse paddock in it. And we took down all that wood. Cheryl and I have been kind of picking away at it, and the kids too.
There's like 5 boards left. I'm like, no.
I know.
Precious
because we didn't want to pay for any boards.
Plus, they're like really, really thick, good quality boards, and they're already kind of aged, so they look like they match the rest of the property, not like a bright orange like 2x4.
Yeah, so we a lot of projects: garden beds, fixing the fences, fixing the barn, making some tables. A lot of cool things that we got to use that wood with.
Yeah. Oh, I planted watermelon. I don't know how that's going to turn out. Actually, the meat pigs escaped once and like started instantly rooting up my watermelon. I was like, no. But we'll see. This is my first time growing watermelon, but it's going to be exciting. There is a massive compost pile behind the barn. And it is just a pile of amazing compost soil. So this is what we're going to fill our veggie gardens with.
The question is, how cool do you feel right now?
I don't know if it's because we're out by the ocean, but weather patterns are a bit different here. So a lot of times you'll have like a freak thunder shower, but then the sun comes out like 15 minutes later, and I'm like, just about to water my gardens. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Saves a bunch of work.
Yeah, so it's great. It's obviously going to be a learning curve, and we have things that we'd love to do down the road. I mean, I have dreams of doing a enormous sunflower patch, but it's kind of stuff that we can plan for down the road.
So we have a few projects that we're working on, like we didn't have enough going on already, but that's our style. So we got 2 big things that are coming. We're gonna make a couple episodes out of that, just those. So stay tuned, because they're kind of cool.
Exciting.
Yeah,
Surprises.
it's all the time.
Ask the animals what God does. They will teach you. Or ask the birds in the sky. They will tell you. Or speak to the earth. It will teach you. Or let the fish in the ocean educate you. Are there any of these creatures that don't know what the powerful hand of the Lord has done? He holds the life of every creature in his hand. Job 12:7-10.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram. Also, check out our brand new website, thelittlefarmette.com.
Finally.
Yes.
Said it was going to be ready in April.
I know. Well, we've been working a lot. We have really exciting stuff coming. We've got merchandise and new products, and a lot of our recipes are up there and a bunch of fun stuff. So please check that out, thelittlefarmette.com, and let us know what you think.
See you soon.
What did we just do, hun?
Something crazy. Again.
What are we hauling behind us? Who have you got there, Riv?
Tiny Elvis. Tiny Elvis.
What kind of creature is Tiny
No!
Elvis?
Come here.